All right, this is the last one for today. This one's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs, the Super Bowl champions, versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, we've seen this is the second time they have faced each other. The first time, the Las Vegas Raiders beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and basically they got, it was an upset. Nobody expected, the Raiders to actually beat the Super Bowl champs, and this is their second time facing each other on prime time television. So this right here has the potential and the makings of becoming an old school rivalry. I know Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs want some payback. I know they didn't like getting that butt whooping. This is a chance to redeem yourself. This is a chance to say, before I win back-to-back Super Bowls before the NFL season's over, of course, you got to win all your games, make it to the playoffs, got to win all 3 games to get to a Super Bowl, and then you have to actually win the Super Bowl to become back-to-back Super Bowl champion. This is a chance to right a wrong. I'm going with Kansas City Chiefs win or lose. To me, Patrick Mahomes has learned from his mistakes. He understands what's on the line. It ain't just you being a Super Bowl champion, it's your reputation. And he understands that he's going to have to thrive under pressure. He's going to have to play all 4 quarters. He's going to have to execute in this football game. He's going to have to either throw the football, run up the middle, call timeout, run the clock out. He's going to have to do something when it gets to the 4th quarter, because when he was being clogged up the middle, when the Raiders cut off the middle, the Raiders figured out if you cut off the middle and make him come to the right or the left and cause an interception and make him fumble the football, you take away all his options. So he's learned from this. Now, what Kansas City Chiefs offense has to start doing is starts blitzing the offense of the Raiders. And the defense has to figure out how to make the Raiders offense misfire. That means Patrick Mahomes is going to have to start taking the ball more into the end zone more, because that's going to make the Raiders go, okay, he's not just going to stand there and throw the ball. You could sit in the pocket for so long until it becomes predictable. So he's gonna have to get creative like he always does. And I'm gonna give you who's the winner before I announce if there's an upset. Now, I do believe the Kansas City Chiefs are actually gonna win 34-31. Why they're gonna win the rematch? Because when you lose your first game, you either lose the first game because you wasn't 100% ready, you collapsed and made a whole bunch of mistakes. The first reason why they're going to win is they're going to take the same strategy that the Raiders used on them and use it back on the Raiders. The second reason why Kansas City Chiefs is going to win is that they learned from their mistakes. So they're gonna win this rematch. Now, I know some people might say, you said Kansas was going to win last time they lost. Okay. If the Raiders upset Kansas City Chiefs, the score will be that much different. It'll probably be 33-31. I think in this game, you might see a field goal kick, a touchdown. There's always a chance the game could go into overtime, but I doubt it. It's just going to be one of those games where it's going to come down to the wire. It's going to come down to whose field goal kick wins them the game versus who field goal kick cost them the game. Or it could be whose touchdown 2-point conversion wins the game and whose 2-point conversion costs them the game. It's going to come down to that. So if the Raiders do beat the Kansas City Chiefs twice, then that's going to be an upset, because you got to understand, once again, Kansas City Chiefs is favored to win again. And that's how come the Raiders won the first one. No one expects Raiders to even beat the Super Bowl champs. So this is more motivation, because if I'm the Raiders, I'm thinking in my head, like, if I beat you once, I can beat you twice. And if I can beat you twice and face you in the playoffs, then I got that mentality that I can beat you in the playoffs. That's how the Raiders are. Kansas City Chiefs is like, you got us once, but you're not beating us a second time. So it's going to be the team's mentality versus the team's mentality, because Kansas lost to a team that they should have not lost to, and Raiders is like, if I beat you once, I can beat you a second time. So you see why I say that Patrick Mahomes has no choice but to change up his style a bit. So it'll be a fun, competitive game, and like I said, it's going to come down to which decision helps you win the football game. You got to learn from your mistakes. So these are my picks. These are my predictions. Until then, peace.